prayer first. Lord, steady me and let me glorify your name through my testimony. And if it only helps one, let it be so.
Yes.
In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
I came to this church about 6 years ago. When I came here, I was broken into pieces. I was addicted. I was living in a very life-threatening, abusive relationship. And they welcomed me in like I was their daughter. And really, prayers work. And what this is about is the event that y'all did with the Jubilee. Your prayers work. There is deliverance. I just want to read a couple passages from the Bible. Psalms 34:18. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted, and he saves the crushed in spirit. Psalms 147:3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. James 5:16. Therefore, confess your sins to one another and pray for one another that you may be healed. The prayer of a righteous person has great power as it is working. Gotta give me a minute. I had wrote a letter because for 3 weeks I've been in deep, deep prayer. I want you to know that I haven't been living in addiction, like drug-seeking behavior or anything like that. I left the situation I was in. Took many years. I left with the clothes on my back. My mom had a stroke. I can tell you my brokenness and my addiction did not come from wanting to be an addict. Came from a broken heart. From a little girl, I suffered lots of abuses, and that started the path on my destruction, and that's why I allowed a lot of things that happened to me happen. But I left my abuser. I got on my feet. I started over. I wasn't doing my drug-seeking behavior, but there was this one medication that I could not break. And I had been praying to God, if this is not of you, please take it away as if it never existed. And that is exactly what he has done for me. He has taken not only that medication away where I don't even have a second thought about it, but the spirit of addiction. The spirit of addiction is a fight. It doesn't just go away overnight. You live in 24/7 torment, and it's a war. I don't have even a thought. It's like it never existed. And that's what happened. I kept, I didn't tell anybody I was on that medication because so many people were proud of me for being clean. And I was in a sense, but not totally. I was still living with not being able to function without the medication. So I just want, if there's anybody that's living in shame, don't live in shame. Don't be a slave to it. Tell someone that you're hurting, that you're suffering. Don't live in it alone, because God sees us in our secret places, and he is our deliverer. He's our redeemer. And I just want to read a couple of verses about deliverance. Psalms 34:17. When the righteous cry for help, the Lord hears and delivers them out of their troubles. Psalms 107:6. Then they cried to the Lord in their trouble, and he delivered them from their distress. Psalms 50:15. And I call upon me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver you, and you shall glorify me. And that's what this is about. I want to glorify him.
Hallelujah.